Yeah. Brooklyn air smell like wet concrete and gun smoke. Winter settle heavy on the rooftops. Another night shift for the lost souls. Yeah. Yeah. Yo. Street lamp halos on the avenue ice. Black sedan crawl through the dead of night. Window crack open, cigar smoke drift. Two cold eyes in the chrome 38 grip. Brown paper bags near the mailbox slot. Old heads play cards while the stairwell rot. Baby mama screaming through apartment walls. Somebody downstairs taking risky calls. I grew up where survival became religion. Young boys study fear like a school curriculum. Hallways echo with police boot stomp. Neighbors peek nervous every time they knock. Seen blood freeze dark beside the train tracks. Paramedics late while the crowd stood back. Snow-covered footprints leading nowhere clear. Only silence in the mother's tears. Kitchen table full of overdue bills. Yet the radio still gave the borough chills. Boom bap drums through the busted cassette. Pain pressed deep in the tape deck stretch. I wrote rhymes by the radiator heat. With my coat zipped tight and numb bare feet. Dreaming platinum plaques through the hunger aches. While death circle blocks like a vulture waits. Brooklyn winter got a curse in the wind. Every corner hide a story of sin. Cold hearts buried under concrete skies. Still we rap truth while the old world died. Blood on the snow where the dice game rolled. Young kings vanished before growing old. But the baseline breathed through the midnight fog. Like the borough itself still talking God. 1 a.m. Undercover Crown Vic Park. Blue lights flicker through the housing dark. Lil' cousin Rico, so cracked by the gate. Now his name tattooed on the candle plate. Grandma praying over simmered beans while sirens harmonize with pipe steam. She told me, karma don't sleep, baby boy. Then kiss my forehead through the noise. Backroom studio smell like dust and weed. MPC loops make the whole room bleed. Jazz samples chopped with forensic precision. Every snare hit sharp like prison decisions. My voice sit low in the analog grain. Heavy as guilt in subway trains. Engineers push levels in the red line zones to make the pain vibrate through speaker cones. I see killers cry in the church back row. Hands still smell like gunpowder smoke. Priests talk heaven, but the streets talk louder. Especially nights when the moon turns sour. Funeral roses mixed with winter sleep. Black umbrellas crowd the frozen street. Open casket shine under dim gold light. Another project soldier lost to the night. Brooklyn winter got a curse in the wind. Every corner hide a story is sin. Cold hearts buried under concrete skies. Still we rap truth while the old world died. Blood on the snow where the dice game roll. Young kings vanished before growing old. But the baseline breathed through the midnight fog. Like the borough itself still talk to God. Hear the train chains screech beneath the dark. Hear the stray dogs bark in the empty park. Nothing pretty where the cold winds roam. Just broken dreams trying to find home. Tape saturation, walk the memory waves. Every verse sound haunted from the grave. 92 swinging the drum machine bounce. Brooklyn heartbeat through every ounce. Years pass fast like a subway blur. Still remember every face that got hurt. Every liquor store robbery gone bad. Every little kid forced to act mad. Now luxury condos rise near the pier. But the ghost of the borough still linger here. In the cracked brick walls and the rusted rails. And the old school drums from forgotten tales. I spit truth for the dead and disappeared for the mothers who still sleep in fear. For the hustlers who dream beyond the pain but got swallowed whole by the winter rain. So when my baritone crawled through the mix, it ain't nostalgia, it's survival stitch. Every rhyme document pain in detail like case files stacked in a precinct cell. Brooklyn, never sleep peaceful. Too many memories buried beneath the snow. Too many names echo through the tunnels. And the drums keep breathing for more. Brooklyn winter. Brooklyn winter breathe through the hallway vents. Tape hits buried in the walls. Somebody crying 3 floors down. Another soul gone before sunrise. Yo. Red dots flicker through the snowfall mist. Corner store prophet with a scar on his wrist. He sold dreams from a bubble goose coat, while the choir from the church sang low notes. Elevator broke, so the fiends took stairs. Ashes on the railings, death in the air. Lil' shorty hold his mother hand tight. Sirens cut the dark like a butcher knife. I remember lamp smoke inside the flat. Uncle Cook worked while he counted stacks. Television blue on the cracked linoleum floor. Chain lock rattled at the apartment door. Every hallway smelled like wet denim jackets, gunmetal sins and old cigarette ashes. Brooklyn nights had a coat in the cold. Never trust smiles when the weather turned froze. My man Darnell caught a slug near the train. Now his name float loose in my memory veins. One shell case left beside his Knicks cap. Snow turned pink where his body collapsed. I kept rhyming through the paranoia stress. Heavy lungs over drum breaks compressed. Voice deep enough to shake plaster dust. Truth too ugly just to cover with lust. Bloodstained trails by the project gate. Karma move slow but it never come late. Night wind howl through the avenue maze. Lost souls drift in the sodium haze. Brooklyn pain through the baseline hum. Every heartbeat sound like a loaded gun. Still the music rise from the gutter below, while the angels watch the blood on the snow. Backroom session near the boiler heat. SP 1200 loops not concrete. Jazz horn crying through the dirty mix down. Kick drum heavy make the whole block bow. We was kings in apartments of sorrow, dreaming platinum while fear shake tomorrow. Police floodlights sweep the fire escape. Every shadow look guilty after midnight rain. Saw preacher drink straight from the flash. Told me God hide truth behind every mask. Then he laughed while the subway screamed like the borough itself had violent dreams. Nurses zip bodies under plastic sheets. Mothers whisper prayers through cracked front teeth. I learned death got rhythm in New York nights. Slow footsteps echo under red brake lights. Still I spit cinematic tales and bars like crime scene photos sealed in mason jars. Every verse another autopsy report. For the corner boys the system extort. Baritone thunder through the analog grime. Pain synchronized perfectly on time. 92 swing with the snare off grid. That's the sound when survival and guilt coexist. Bloodstained trails by the project gate. Karma moves slow but it never come late. Night wind howl through the avenue maze. Lost souls drift in the sodium haze. Brooklyn pain through the baseline hum. Every heartbeat sound like a loaded gun. Still the music rise from the gutter below, while the angels watch the blood on the snow. Cassette ghosts trapped inside the tape. Cold breath fog on the fire escape. Every bass hit shake the dead awake. Every snare crack sound like bones might break. No heroes born where the winners last long. Only hustlers trying to turn grief into songs. In the borough keep scars underneath the skin like fingerprints buried deep within. Years later still hear them train wheels cry. Still see blue lights stain the sky. Brooklyn changed but the spirits remain. In abandoned lots sing graffiti stains. Little kids now wear headphones loud. Walk the same corners where the coffins crowd. History circle through the avenue veins. Street poetry mixed with ancestral pain. I built verses from obituary smoke, from courtroom lies and promises broke, from funerals packed in cathedral robes, and snowstorms covering bullet holes. Now my voice rides slow through the speaker cones like a ghost dictating through cracked microphones. For the dead homies frozen in forgotten time, I immortalize pain through rhythm and rhyme. Winner, never leave this borough completely. And stay hidden in the bricks, inside the drums, inside the stories. Brooklyn, forever speak through the dead. Yeah. Winter leaning on the project windows. Sirens singing through the avenue. Another body underneath the snowfall. Brooklyn don't forget nothing. Yeah. Brownstone shadows by the liquor store light. Tim's crunch slow through the dead of the night. Mama keep praying while the stovepipe hiss. Young blood dreams turn ghosts real quick. Saw a man freeze with his face near the gutter. Gold chain tangle where the streetcar shudder. Cops draw chalk while the old heads stare. Snowflakes melt in the victim's hair. I was 16, hunger sharp as a blade. Notebook full of pain and debts unpaid. Hallway smell like smoking damp coats. Crack vials swim where the rainwater floats. Everybody got karma stitched in they spine. Some die broke, some survive through rhymes. I learned early every laugh got taxed. Every friend might fold when the pressure snap back. Subway rattled like a war drum hymn. My cousin caught 7, never saw him again. Now his daughter draw angels on the apartment wall, while her grandmother cry when the night birds call. I spit pain through a baseline tunnel. Voice hang heavy like a loaded muzzle. Brooklyn swing in the marrow and lungs. Every snare hit feel like judgment come. Yeah. Blood on the snow by the avenue rail. Cold wind carry every hustler tail. Heaven look distant over rooftop sting. Still we chase life through a criminal dream. Ash in the sky where the train lights glow. Young kings vanish when the north winds blow, but the drums keep talking through the midnight cold. Brooklyn stories never die, just grow old. Yeah, January air got the scent of grief. Gunpowder trapped in a wool coat sleeve. Dice game cracked near the laundromat gate. One wrong stare had the whole block shake. Seen Rico bleed by the payphone wires. Soul left silent while the choir rose higher. Ambulance lights paint halos on brick. Street justice move fast and disappear quick. Backroom sessions with the SP loop. Dust on the vinyl and Timberland boots. We made scriptures from the hallway pain. Kick snare science for the mentally strained. My man Tone said, rap or the grave. Both got crowds, only one gets saved. So I wrote every scar in the measured bars, like autopsy notes for forgotten stars. Fat bass hum through the busted cassette. Voices warped from the years of neglect, but the soul and the static still cut through steel. That's the sound of survival, dirty and real. Night watch women with tired eyes, watching boys turn legends than obituaries. Brooklyn women never pity the weak, get baptized the lost in the frozen street. Blood on the snow by the avenue rail. Cold wind carry every hustler tail. Heaven look distant over rooftop steam. Still we chase light through a criminal dream. Ash in the sky where the train lights glow. Young kings vanish when the north winds blow, but the drums keep talking through the midnight cold. Brooklyn stories never die, just grow old. Hear the radiator sing through the cracked up walls. Hear the subway cry underneath it all. Every heartbeat looped in analog pain. Every dead friend echo through the train lane. No fairy tales in the barrel night, just survival wrapped in dim street light. And the voice from the basement trying to stay alive through kick snares, ghosts, and the tape deck vibe. Now I walk slow where the corner boys stood. New buildings rise where the old crews hustle, but the ghosts still lean near the deli smoke. Still whisper hard truths through the winter fog. I remember funerals packed wall to wall. Gold frame portraits in the church hall. Organ cried deep while the mothers collapsed. Snow kept falling like the sky got cracked. Music saved me from the prison route, from the hollow-eyed stare in the gunman drought. Every rhyme like evidence bagged and sealed. Truth preserved so the pain stayed real. Brooklyn DNA carved deep in flesh. Heavy baritone over drums compressed. Golden era soul in the bloodline veins. Still hear big dreams in the thunder rain. Another winner, another name, carved in the memory, but the beat keep breathing, and the borough keeps speaking. Yeah. Snow drifting over Nostrand Ave. Window heat barely working. Everybody got nightmares tucked inside they coats. Brooklyn, cold enough to freeze prayer self. Yeah. Ashes from the blunt fall over dirty notebooks. Young hustlers post where the cops never look. Street lamp flicker over puddles mixed crimson. December nights made killers out of victims. Mama kept the Bible near the chipwood dresser, while my older cousin carried steel for protection. Hallway smelled like mildew, smoke, cheap gin, and lost ambition trapped beneath brown skin. I seen funerals before I learned romance. Seen gold chains swing over ambulance chants. One friend got rich then vanished into paranoia. Another got boxed by the state lawyer. Subway breaks scream through the frozen midnight. Jazz loops drift from apartments dim lit. Every beat heavy like evidence lockers. Every rhyme painted dark as helicopters. I spit stories through the baseline pressure. Voice low enough to sound like confessions. Brooklyn, winter made survival feel religious. Cold stare kids with survival instincts vicious. Backroom dice games under cracked ceiling fans. Fiends trade memories for another gram. Even church choirs couldn't soften the avenue pain. Snow kept falling while the street stayed stained. Cold nights under Brooklyn sky. Street dreams fade while the siren cry. Boom bap, drums through the hallway walls. Another lost soul when the darkness calls. Snow cover footprints, not the sins below. Blood run black through the melted snow. Still I rhyme through the fear and decay, trying to keep the reaper a block away. Tape deck spinning near the cracked apartment speaker. Old soul sample, make the whole room deeper. My man Rico used to talk big near the benches. Now his name called beside memorial fences. Funny how the borough celebrate the fearless. To the graveyard dirt make the message clearer. Every kingpin eventually stare at the ceiling, wondering if karma got the final dealings. I walked Atlantic Ave through a blizzard haze. Tim soaked heavy through the frozen rain. Saw detectives bag shells near the Chinese spot. Yellow tape flutter where the blood still hot. And the old heads not slow to the snare drum swing. Like the rhythm understand every painful thing. That's the beauty in the grime and the desperation. Street realism wrapped in orchestration. My bars move smooth through the analog dust. Like whisper testimony nobody could trust. Every line carry weight from the borough grief. Project staircases and stolen peace. Yet the music still glow through the cold despair. Like one dim bulb in polluted air. And maybe that's why the whole city survived. Boom bap heartbeat keep the dead alive. Brooklyn nights, where every shadow got a backstory. Every snowfall hide another tragedy. And every drum break sound eternal. Cold nights under Brooklyn skies. Street dreams fade while the siren cry. Boom bap drums through the hallway walls. Another lost soul when the darkness calls. Snow cover footprints, not the sins below. Blood run black through the melted snow. Still I rhyme through the fear and decay, trying to keep the reaper a block away. Kings County memories. Hey.
Kings County memories.
Press deep inside cassette, dust and jazz loops. One microphone. One frozen barrel. Forever swinging through the pain. Broken after midnight. Street lights blurred through frozen air. Everybody breathing smoke. Yeah. Everybody hiding something. Great snow piled high by the bodega steps. Blue lights flash through the housing projects. Teenagers in bubble coats count folded cash, while old ladies pray another night gon' pass. Train tracks hum like a tired jazz bass. Cold wind scrape through the cracks in the place. My cousin lost his soul to a chrome revolver. Now his name float around like a whispered problem. I remember dice games under flickering lamps. Black Timberland prints all over the damp. One bad hand turned the whole block tense. Another body found near the chain link fence. Mama used to warn me about the borough curse. Said the streets give blessings, back was first. That's why my notebook packed with obituary bars. Pain translated clean through analog scars. Every drum snack feel like courtroom tension. Every sax loop carry dead men's questions. And my voice stay low like confidential files. Talking survival through exhausted smiles. Seen hustlers wear gold just to cover despair. Seen killers stare blink through the winter air. Brooklyn nights turn innocent skeletal fast, where the future get buried beneath the past.
Snowfall, hide the sins for the nighttime, but the blood still dark near the street signs. Boom bap echo through the cold despair. Lost souls drift through the frozen air. Project dreams die slow in the hallway glow. Everybody got ghosts, nobody knows. Still I rhyme while the city decay, trying to keep my spirit from fading away.
Brown paper bags stuffed under staircase rails. Young boys talk money while the old paint peels. Sirens harmonize with the vinyl crackle. Brooklyn survival mean adapt the shadow. I seen detectives sketch chalk around Tim. Seen mothers lose faith while the choir still sing. Funny how death moved quiet through the borough fog. No announcement, just candles and prayer cards. Backroom smoke, thick as funeral suits. Jazz records spin while the kingpins recruit. And everybody swear loyalty till fear appear. Then the truth melt quick like snow near tears. I spit narratives heavy as a prison gate slam. Street scripture over dusty drum patterns. Every rhyme stitched tight with paranoid detail. Like homicide folders nobody can mail. Old preacher said karma ride the night train slow. Sooner or later everybody pay what they owe. That's why I move deep through Atlantic gloom. Eyes low under the flicker of the moon. And the borough keeps singing through the pain somehow. Through cracked headphones and abandoned playgrounds. Even broken souls nod when the bass line crawl. Like the rhythm, the only salvation at all. Cold City theology. Pain became tradition. Every snowfall carry memory. Every beat carry confession.
Snowfall, hide the sins for the nighttime, but the blood still dark near the street signs. Boom bap echo through the cold despair. Lost souls drift through the frozen air. Project Dre, I slow in the hallway glow. Everybody got ghosts, nobody knows. Still I rhyme while the city decay, trying to keep my spirit from fading away.
Brooklyn winter, where ambition and tragedy share the same staircase. One mic, one soul, one long December. And the drums still knock through the darkness. Yeah. Late night over Fulton Street. Snow drifting sideways past the project windows. Somewhere a saxophone cried through the static air. Brooklyn never sleep. It just ate different. Yeah, black Lincoln cross slow through the freezing fog. Chrome rims dirty from the avenue slush. Corner boys posted near the deli light glow. Hands deep tucked and they triple fat coats. Mama hear gunshots, still tell her babies rest. Helicopters hover low above the tenements. Every staircase smell like cigarettes and sorrow. Nobody on the block promised tomorrow. I was raised where ambition got searched by cops, while hungry eyes stared through the barber shop. Little kids play dice near abandoned rails, dreaming big while reality posts bail. One homie caught karma from a jealous grin. Another disappeared with a suitcase full of sin. Now his mother light candles by the window frame, whispering prayers through the snowfall pain. Baseline murky like East River water at night. Kick drum shake loose every buried fright. I spit slow, baritone dripping over jazz loops like crime scene dialogue trapped inside booth. Brooklyn taught me death wear expensive cologne, and fake love echo loudest near the throne. So I move cautious through the avenue storms. Cold world outside, warm steel in the palm. The snowfall cover footprints on the avenue blocks, but the blood still stained near the liquor store stop. Boom bap, heartbeat under winter despair. Only the real survive through the frozen air. Project hallways filled with ghosts and regret. Old sins linger where the street lights sweat. Still I rhyme through the smoke and decay, trying to keep my soul from drifting away. Jazz ample loop from a cracked MPC. Soundtrack for the hustlers ducking NYPD. Lab room vocals stick through the analog haze like confession tapes from the darkest days. Old preacher told me every king got flaws. Even gold chains can't protect from loss. Seen dudes rock mink just to mask the panic. Smile in the club while they hearts Titanic. Back alley meetings under dim red bulbs. Snow melts slow off imported gloves. Every conversation coded with paranoia. Brooklyn nights turn brothers to lawyers. And the borough got memory longer than cemeteries. Every block carry legends and obituaries. One stairwell whispered by the deal gone bad. Another hallway mourn a 17-year-old dad. I still hear the train brake scream in the dark. Still smell wet concrete near the park, where fiends nod off to the rhythm of the bass line, and young dreamers write verses to escape time. So my notebook packed with cold confessions, street theology, and unanswered questions. Every rhyme hit heavy like a courthouse door. Forensic boom bap from the Brooklyn city, warm gun smoke, dark hearts, slow jazz notes. Everybody searching for salvation somehow. Even sinners bow their heads when the snow fall down. Snowfall cover footprints on the avenue blocks, but the blood still stains near the liquor store stop. Boom bap heartbeat under winter despair. Only the real survive through the frozen air. Project hallways filled with ghosts and regret. Old sins linger where the street lights sweat. Still I rhyme through the smoke and decay, trying to keep my soul from drifting away. Brooklyn winter, where memories freeze into concrete, and every drum breaks sound like another obituary. One borough, forever cold. Brownsville winter. Street lights hum through frozen smoke. Yeah, everybody got a story carved in concrete. Most of them end early. Ice clink thick to the fire escape rails. Baby moms cry softly through the project hail. Dirty hallway bulbs flick over busted tiles. Teenagers back dreams in uneven piles. Old heads sip gin by the radiator hiss, talking how the borough turned pain to business. Meanwhile, a youngin' in the black ski mask praying. Chrome tucked low where the subway trains ran. Snow covered footprints outside the liquor store, but blood still seep through the cracks in the floor. Another chalk outline near the vacant lot gate. Brooklyn taught survival through the language of hate. I came up hearing bass lines through apartment vents. Sirens mixed perfect with the drum loop bends. Mama smoked Newports near the kitchen sink, saying the block swallows souls quicker than you think. So I learned caution from the graveyard sermon. Saw jealousy spread faster than German vermin. One friend caught a bid, one vanished in July. One OD'd alone with his eyes open wide. Yet the music still breathed through the borough veins. Dusty SP loops in emotional pain. Every rhyme thick like interrogation smoke. Every verse carry ghosts only Brooklyn wrote. Black ice on the Timberland steps. Cold hearts beat through the project sets. Boom bap drums make the nightmares move. Still surviving through the scars we never lose. Snowfall cover sins for a little while, but karma walks slow down every mile. Microphone glow through the dark despair. Only truth left floating in the winter air. Cassette distortion blend with the snare drum crack. Soundtrack for the hustlers never making it back. I seen kings wear mink just to hide they fear. Smile at the table while death sat near. Backroom card game smell like smoke and leather. Oh, jazz samples stitch the pain together. Write the stories passed around the staircase walls like urban mythology before the downfall. Detective sketch diagrams near the train station. Another homicide file lost in rotation. And the preacher keeps saying every sin got weight, but hunger make a young soul gamble with fate. I write bars heavy as a courtroom silence. Pen bleed deep from the borough violence. One eye on the money, one eye on the exit. Cause Brooklyn winter turn warm hearts desperate. Still hear the L train cry through the midnight fog. Cold steel benches where the addicts nod. And somewhere in the darkness a producer cut loops, trying to say broken spirits through the rhythm and truth. That's why the flow stays smooth, why the story stay grim like cracked church windows in the January wind. Street realism painted over jazz percussion. Big city nightmares with the soul still functioning. Nobody innocent beneath the avenue glow. Everybody owes something to the streets below. In every snowfall, hide another memory. Until the beat, bring it back, eventually. Black ice under Timberland steps. Cold hearts beat through the project sets. Boom bap drums make the nightmares move. Still surviving through the scars we never lose. Snowfall cover sins for a little while, but karma walks slow down every mile. Microphone glow through the dark despair. Only truth left floating in the winter air. Brooklyn, where the dead never fully leave. They just echo through the bass lines and live forever in the tape noise. December air cut through the stairwells. Project windows glowing like interrogation rooms. Another night in Brooklyn. Another soul missing. Yeah. Snowflakes drift on the hood of abandoned Crown Vics. Night shift hustlers moving weight through the brick. Mama sleep light with the chain latch lock. Television glow flicker blue through the spots. I was 15 with a razor in the bubble coat. Dreams buried deep where the train line smoke. Every hallway smell like liquor, dust, regret. Cold noodles on the stove, unpaid electric debt. Young killers laugh loud just to silence the fear. Street gospel echo through the busted chandeliers. Somebody cousin got found near the shoreline docks. Hands froze stiff while the cops drew boxes. The preacher said karma circle back in silence. Now the same tough dudes walk around violent. Eyes hollow black like cassette tape reels. Brooklyn taught pain before it taught mills. I seen mothers cry blood through designer scarves. Seen ambition disappear in police cars. Baseline crawl low through the apartment vents. Every snare sound like another consequence. Backroom poker games under dim red bulbs. Ashtrays overflow while the dice still roll. Everybody got ghosts that they carry inside. Some survive winter, some just hide. Cold Brooklyn nights, hear the sirens sing. Dead friends float through the smoke I breathe. Boom bap heartbeat under cracked concrete, where the lost souls walk and the hungry don't sleep. Snowfall heavy on the avenue blocks. Blood mixed dark by the corner store stops. Still I spit truth through the pain and decay, trying to out-rap every demon that stay. Lab tone vocals through the dusty 4-track mixer. Baritone heavy like courtroom scripture. Old tape hits swirl around the drum break swing. Jazz loop cry while the street lights blink. I knew a dude named Malik with a burgundy Lex. Used to quote Nas lyrics while collecting decks. Now his face on the mural near the laundromat wall. Another king from the burble took the final fall. Funny how success still smell like cold basements. Gunpowder residue and cheap fragrance. Everybody chase heaven through a crack stair climb, but the block keep pulling every soul behind. I write rhymes like case files from homicide deaths. Dark details buried deep in the project steps. One wrong glance could ignite a whole wake. Brooklyn, winter turn love into heartbreak. Elevator doors jammed since the summer of '92. Little kids draw angels where the bullets flew. Meanwhile, DJs cut breaks from old soul records, trying to heal the borough wounds through the speakers. And me, I still walk slow through Atlantic fog. Leather gloves stiff from the freezing smog. Thinking maybe these bars my only escape route before the night swallow every name it knew. Street corners baptized in neon sorrow. Nobody promised we'd all see tomorrow, but the beat still knocked through the broken despair. Like survival itself, still breathing in the air. Cold Brooklyn nights, hear the sirens sing. Dead friends float through the smoke I breathe. Boom bap heartbeat under cracked concrete, where the lost souls walk and the hungry don't sleep. Snowfall heavy on the avenue block. Blood mixed dark by the corner store stops. Still I spit truth through the pain and decay, trying to out-rap every demon that stay. Tape spin slow near the glowing receiver. Brooklyn ghosts still whisper through the speakers. Winter never loved us, but the rhythm did. Yeah. Snow falling on the avenue slow. Sirens sing bass notes through the project windows. Another night in Kings County. Another body turn memory. Yeah. Tim's crushed ice where the corner boys linger. Black bubble goose, cold chrome near the fingers. Mama on the 4th floor praying through the static heat, while detectives draw chalk near the busted concrete. Red stains mixed with the slush by the hydrant. Young blood vanished, now his name spoken silent. Fiends in the hallway barter souls for survival. Every staircase smell like paint and gunpowder vinyl. I learned math from coke cuts and split percentages. Learned fair from funerals and pre-sentences. Elevator broke so the hunger took the stairs. Brooklyn winter put frost inside the players' night. Bus roll slow past past abandoned storefronts. Crack valves sparkle like street light ornaments. Homies used to dream big under radio towers. Now they framed in gold next to artificial flowers. I still hear my cousin voice through the apartment vent. Said the block don't love nobody, only consequence. So I move low-key through the borrowed smoke. Heavy eyelids, leather gloves, cracked peak coat. Baseline dirty like the harbor after midnight. Kick drum echo through the kitchens in the fist fights. Every bar feel heavy like a file room case. Forensic rhythm, dead ambition in my face.
Brooklyn snow got blood in the pavement.
Cold wind whisper,
Names of the taken.
boom bap drums from the basement below. Everybody got a story nobody ever wrote.
Street lights flicker while the nights stay endless.
Dreams die young, where
Survival the business.
still I rhyme through the smoke and despair.
Just the microphone, the only thing still there.
County morgue energy inside the notebook pages. Dark circles under eyes from these nighttime stages. Tape hits spinning through the speakers in the hallway. Old heads nod slow, reminiscing hard days. Saw a kid catch karma near the dice game benches. Same hand throw money once dug through trenches. Funny how the streets give love then erase it. One wrong move turn your face into a mural painting. Helicopters rotate above the avenue blocks. Blue lights paint shadows on the liquor shop locks. Somebody mama cried behind the thin apartment wall. Another teenage king took a permanent fall. My pen bleed truth through the instrumental haze, like autopsy reports from the Reagan era maze. Every snare snap hit like a judge gavel slamming. Every rhyme stitched tight like survival mechanics. Gold ropes and street codes tangled together. Fame still smell like cold stairwell leather. Its success feels strange when your circle turn ghost. Champagne for the living, prayer for the lost soul. So I toast to the hustlers still ducking indictments, to the broken elevators and the midnight sirens, to the DJs looping jazz through the crack SP. Keep the borough heartbeat alive on MP3.
Brooklyn snow got blood in the pavement.
Cold wind whisper,
Names of the taken.
boom bap drums from the basement below. Everybody got a story nobody ever wrote.
Street lights flicker while the nights stay endless.
Dreams die young with
Survival the business.
still I rhyme through the smoke and despair.
Cause the microphone, the only thing still there.
Cassette spin slow and the tape deck glow. Kings County ghost, still walk through the snow. One mic, one borough, one cold December. Some scars fade, Brooklyn never. Brooklyn, winter season. Project windows fogged up from radiator heat. Somebody praying, somebody bleeding. Same block, same night. Nostrand Avenue, under pale moon glare. Snow drips sideways through the frozen air. Old man sweeping broken glass from the curb, while a distant gunshot silenced the birds. Third floor apartment, smell like rum and dust. Young queens cry from abandoned trucks. Kitchen sink drip with a slow metallic tone. Mama worked doubles, barely making home. I seen addicts lean near the laundromat like eyes hollow black, like the depth of night. Kids jump turnstiles with their hoodies pulled low, learning life lessons from the streets below. Cops cruise past with suspicion and they stare. Everybody tense when the squad car's near. One wrong move and the pavement turned tragic. Brooklyn nights got a cruel tight magic. I was 16 with ambition and rage. Black notebook hidden underneath the mattress. Wrote bars while the snowstorm swayed the blinds, trying to leave them dark apartment days behind. Heavy voice echo through the basement walls. Kick drum thunder while the cold rain falls. Every rhyme stitched from survival instinct. Truth spill raw every time the ink drip. Blood stains frozen where the street lights glow. Brooklyn winter never move too slow. Every scar got a rhythm and tone. Every lost soul still haunt the borough home. Dark clouds hover over avenue trains. Karma ride shotgun through the pain. Still the boom bap breathe through the bitter cold. Telling stories only dead men know. Dice game popping by the corner bodega. Cash stuffed deep in the crack led the pager. Young hustler Rico wore snakeskin gloves. Dream fast money and Colombian plugs. 3 nights later they found him face down near the tunnel tracks on the edge of downtown. Snowflakes settled on his eyelids still. Another cold case nobody could heal. Church choir sang through distorted speakers. Funeral coats black as cemetery reapers. Grandmothers whisper scriptures in sorrow. Ow! While the little kids fear tomorrow. Backroom sessions under flickering bulbs. SP loops knock with cathedral drums. Dusty jazz chops stretched through cassette grain. Every bass line carried emotional weight. Engineers push tape saturation warm to make the speakers feel emotionally torn. Baritone frequencies thick like smoke. Every word hang heavy, every breath choke. Brooklyn, realism carved in the wax. Street poetry over raw drum cracks. 92 BPM with the swing offset. Head nod rhythm soaked in cigarette breath. Bloodstains frozen where the street lights glow. Brooklyn winter never move too slow. Every scar got a rhythm and tone. Every lost soul still haunt the borough home. Dark clouds hover over avenue trains. Karma ride shotgun through the pain. Still the boom bap breathe through the bitter cold. Telling stories only dead men know. Subway rails hum like ghosts in pain. Apartment pipes cry through the freezing rain. No fairy tales where the vultures roam. Just cracked dreams searching for a home. The borough taught us fear and pride. How to carry grief deep inside. And how music can preserve the truth when the streets steal away your youth. Years pass by but the smell remain. Wet wool jackets in December rain. Luxury towers rise over old despair, but forgotten spirits still linger there. I walk slow through the memories trap. Every alley got a story attached. Every mural painted over brick walls represent names that the system lost. Now my rhymes sound like evidence files, documenting broken borough lives. For the dead homies frozen in time, I keep their voices alive through rhymes. Boom bap heartbeat through an analog haze. Brooklyn DNA in every phrase. From the basement tapes to the midnight trains. Pain and glory intertwined in chains. Snow still fall on the avenues. Some wounds never disappear. And somewhere in Brooklyn, a drum loop still breathing through the darkness.